Blake, you had a much different role today. You come in, work out of the pen, and you inherited, or I guess you didn't inherit, but you had a difficult scenario when you came in. 2 batters aboard with a tie game. You were able to bear down and get a couple of big strikeouts. What was the mindset in that inning?
Started off, I didn't really have control of my fastball, so I was just trying to find another pitch that was working, and, just got to get the job done. Job done there is don't give up a run, and I was just going to do whatever it took to not give up a run there.
And so, obviously, strikeouts are great for pitchers. There's times where maybe it isn't any different whether you get an out with your fielders making the play, but there's sometimes where you need strikeouts, especially in a scenario like that with runners in scoring position. Do you change your approach at all, knowing that I really need to make sure the ball isn't put in play?
Not really. I was just trying to throw pitches where I knew they were either not going to swing at them and they would be strikes, or window pitches where they look like strikes to start and then they end up off the zone and they hopefully swing at it. And didn't really change my approach. It was just executing a different pitch, which was my slider.
Take me through a reliever's perspective. The first game, Voppel goes the distance, and he was terrific. But you knew in the second game that it was probably going to be a game where multiple guys come out of the pen. How do you start preparing for something like that?
So Clay let me know about 4th, 5th inning that possibly if we were going to score runs, tie it up, or take the lead, that I could get ready to go in. And he just told me to kind of just like loosen up, stretch out, just do whatever it takes to get ready before you step on the mound.
Did you pitch against Cal U at all last year?
I think I did in the second half of the series, but not at their place.
So they have a much different lineup. They had some great players who moved on, but their numbers offensively are still really good this year. What challenge did they present to you?
Going into it, I knew they didn't swing and miss a lot. They were fouling everything off. They had flat bats, so they were getting around on everything, and if you left a ball in the zone, that they were going to punish it. So they were really good at contact, and especially on 2 strikes, they'd widen up a little bit and just trying to eliminate striking out.
Didn't see it today from you, but not only are you a pitcher, sometimes you get to swing the bat or head on the base pass. How much do you enjoy that opportunity to kind of be a dual threat, if you will?
It's great. Not a lot of people get the opportunity to do it, especially at this level, so I'm grateful that I'm still able to do both. And it's always fun being able to go run around the bases and hit one day, and the next thing you know, you're out there pitching.
What has been the biggest difference for you between last year and now this season?
We lost a lot of senior leadership last year, so this year it's kind of new, stepping up, seeing which guys are going to be like that like father figure almost for the younger guys and everything like that. So like big guy Nash Bryan, grad transfer to Pitt, that's a huge loss for us, and I'm kind of coming into that role a little bit. Me and Caden Wood, we're kind of back in that spot now, so it's been a lot different that way.
It's great to win 2 games, the first 2 games of a series, but ultimately it's kind of for naught if you lose 2 tomorrow. So how do you make sure you go on the road and get a victory or 2?
We're going to use the momentum of sweeping today to just go out and get our jobs done. Each guy, if they go out with the same approach that we just got to win the game, we're going to go out there and do what we need to do.
Great stuff. Good job in high-pressure situation relief and earning the victory here today.
Thank you.
That's Blake Barker, relief pitcher for Seton Hill.